This is Bill sitting in the home that he grew up in. It's his childhood home. He never left home. All of his siblings left and went about their lives and got married and had children. He stayed behind and took care of his very overbearing mother. She did not like any of his interests. He had a bug collection. Bill was really interested in bugs, but he was kind of just crushed down his entire life. Whenever he passed on, his mom wasn't there waiting for him. He was just kind of sitting in his empty house alone, and the afterlife taking pity on him and decided to send him on a little adventure to help him find himself. This is the first stop in his series of adventures. This potential reality, maybe it's like an alternate reality where it's almost exactly the same, but the way we see the spectrum of color is completely different. So it's just a little bit off. So the afterlife, or being, or whatever that we've decided on, we write our own lore here, has decided to go a little easy on him, so it's just a little bit off color. He's here, just kind of looking around, and he sees his very first bug, right? He sees his first insect. Maybe it's like an orchid mantis, but crazy colors, just beautiful, crazy colors. The afterlife has given him a little notebook and maybe like, I don't know, a travel watercolor set, right? And there's no conversation happening. Like nobody's telling him what's going on. So he just kind of manifests in this environment. He's just standing around. He's like, what am I supposed to do with this? And then he sees this bug and he's like, oh my God, this is the most beautiful mantis I have ever seen. I've never seen an orchid mantis. And he just gets really excited. And he pulls out this little notebook and he's like, I've never done anything like this, but let's go. What else have I got to do? As an aside on his personality, I don't think just having an overbearing mother really broke this dude all the way down, right? Like, yeah, she calls him Bill instead of William because she doesn't like his given name, even though she gave him that name. What more could have done? I'm thinking that maybe Bill had like an older brother that was really the golden child and could do no wrong, and that maybe he was just a huge butthead. Maybe Bill had come across some, bugs and insects that he really liked, and his brother would just show up and start stomping on them like the terrible hellion child that he is. Or was, I guess, because not only was he no longer a child, but he's probably no longer in the land of the living. Who knows? We don't know. So there Bill is with his little notebook, and maybe he's feeling true excitement and interest and passion for like the first time since he was, 8 years old, and his brother crushed his pet beetle. I don't know. Here he is looking at bugs he's never even could have conceived of before, right? And he painted that. Not only is he interested in this bug, but like, look, I sketched and painted this. This is awesome. Are there more bugs here? Maybe Bill is really starting to have like interest. Maybe he's really starting to have some hope. And maybe after he finishes painting his little orchid mantis, he starts to look around and maybe for the first time realize that, hey, the colors here are kind of weird. Why does everything look different? Because maybe Bill's waking up.